Hey folks, come on over for some winter decorating. We're gonna do some very light and wintry, almost void of color arrangements for you today. Right here on my take on home and garden. Okay guys, what are we seeing in the background so far for our winter decor? A little gold, some white, some crystal. It always seems to work. The gold is about the warmest thing we got going on. So let's try to incorporate that into our arrangements for today. So I've saved back some smaller pine, some mostly frosty, with pine cones and nutty things, frozen, icy berries that you're gonna see outdoors this time of year. Not a lot of flowers going on, as you know, and not a lot of color. So as nature brings spring, it brings the color back. So let's look at what we deal with for winter to make it different. Let's start off with this beautiful vintage kind of an acanthus vase that I had redone my bronzing technique on. If you saw it before, you wouldn't even have wanted it. It was a dreadful, homely thing. How about a little lotus pod? Would anyone else use a lotus pod in here? I'm going to bend this in half and not hurt the wiring. This will be one of our bigger arrangements, so I'm looking for what I want to use in here. Some wonderful gold holly with berries, kind of frosty and light green looking. I think I can use these candied rose gold balls again here. And again, while you're putting your Christmas away, you can save out a handful of things and think about what you want to use in your winter decor. That's what I've done here. And you're gonna see, it's not too much. It's not even one bin of things. But we still have to have some beautiful. We've got to get through a couple of seasons, so we've got our work cut out. How about a little more green in there? And I'm liking this for different. We're almost there, I think. Maybe these golden berries on a stem. Probably right up front. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing any white, so we could do a white frozen stem in here too. Get that in, give us a little more dimension. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm thinking one more lotus pod. This vase, it looks deep, it's not deep at all. I say one more, but you know I gotta use odd numbers if I can. So that just works the best, if you can. Alrighty. There's a very natural look that you could step outside and see almost anywhere. All right, what else have we got? We had a crystal basket for the table. This is a different one. This is another one. They look very similar. They're close to the same size. I want you to pay attention to how we can start bringing some color in. I just happen to have these kind of frozen rose gold and plum magnolia. Okay, now I'm gonna probably have a little time balancing this We're gonna bend our stem. We don't want to cut it. Got a wire here in case I needed to wire them together. And hopefully you're getting some ideas. Now you can like any colors you want, but again, my thoughts to you is to think about what's going on this time of year. You're not seeing a lot of flowers, you're not seeing a lot of red. This'll make sense. This I need as a background. This'll have about a 180-degree view, and I really wanted that to come out a little bit more. See if I can accomplish that. I'm gonna like these again, I think, in here. We need a little bit of length to come out. Here's some frozen crabapple that's going to bring us a little color too. It'll probably be our tallest piece on here. I'm kind of liking that, and I'm going to use this, I think, on top of the fireplace. So we'll set that aside. I've got these two like branches out so that I can have a pair, which you know I like to do. Here's a pair of fabulous crystal vases made in Germany. And oh, I love that chevron Art Deco look. Let's spin off these as a pair. One's a little fuller. We'll try to counter that. Anything in the left vase that we're going to do in the right. So we have a pair. Where is the rest of the green for that one? Now again, here's how we'll get away with that. We'll use another one of these glittery pieces and the frozen golden berries again. Maybe toward the front. Oh, look at these, icy and silver. Very basic, and I like to use the term lesser than our normal thinking. Okay, this is starting to look good. We still have the white, the crystallized branch that you'll see out in the field if you go hiking or walking. Here's our golden berries, and I'll tell you, that's going to be just about finished off. So we have a pair, and they do look different. So that's the best outcome we can have. And we can set them aside. Now, if you guys were here, you could smell this wonderful flower. This light flower scent in the scented candle that was sent to us by Joe and Kathy from Biltmore House last year. It's so pretty. So we got that going on. I got a little Pine Wonderland sprayed. We've got our background all decorated for winter, and we're just feeling a little frosty. Even though we're in Florida, it's been cold for us. So how about 2 different frosty pine picks, good medium-sized picks, and this beautiful crystal vase. Here's a little greener, like gives us more hope for spring in that cedar branch. There's 3. Lotus pod. We have a couple little pine cones on those branches. We've got cedar berries on there. We have this wonderful frosty gold rose hips. Look at this. And then again, our candied balls in the frozen. Looks like an apple orchard, antique apple orchard that didn't get harvested. And they are so cute. One little white pick in there. And if I find something else, I might add it, but I'm thinking this has really gone quick because we have a lesser call for things in the winter. This will help you. We'll show them a close-up. We'll get and do a pan of each one for you with some beautiful music. Coming up next. Well, folks, that's our winter arrangements decorating show for today. The next show, we're going to be using these around the house. And I think we're decorating the kitchen pretty soon. Also, if you stay till the end, we have like 11 sweet people's Christmas cards that did not make the last show. And with all the goofy things going on with the Postal Service in Canada, we still have cards and things coming. So we'll feather them in. You know, we're not going to forget you or leave you out. Check it out. These wonderful people that sent Christmas cards right here. Thanks, guys. See you soon.